And finally tonight, a story of a Star Valley man who turned a profit on his new business in just 6 short months. Now, that's pretty incredible considering it can take up to 5 years. And as you'll see, those aren't the only odds he's beating. In Star Valley, Wyoming, you'll come across more livestock than people. And that's how most people there make money. In the valley, you'll also find a man who makes a living by taming a much different animal.
The bearded man, I guess.
Yeah, you heard him right.
I call it butter, people call it balm. I just, I think beard butter sounds better.
Dale Bunn makes beeswax beard butter and scented beard oil.
Moisturizes it and makes it so it's not dry. Lasting scent, just seals it there. Natural SPF. That's how I started, just making so my wife could kiss me.
He'd get that rough 5 o'clock shadow, and I didn't want to kiss him because it was like sandpaper, like all over his face. And so I either was like, you either need to like shave 3 times a day or just grow it out.
A woman gets what a woman wants. Dale grew it out and softened it up with some beard oil he found online.
Never would have thought. I mean, it all came from just somebody else's product I had seen, and I was like, you know what, I can do this.
Making beard oil was merely a hobby for Dale until one Friday night in June. He left work, picked up a pizza for his wife and kids. When he left, he didn't buckle up. In the blink of an eye, Dale was thrown 30 feet from his truck, lying in this field.
And I couldn't breathe, and I laid there, and it went blurry, like a flashbang in a movie. It was exactly like that, like, I'm gonna die.
A broken neck and shoulder blades. One collapsed lung, the other severely punctured.
A doctor's appointment 2 months later, he's like, you probably won't work again. There are adjustments I make, I walk with a cane. I mean, days are harder for me.
The best adjustment, he gets to do what he loves with those he loves.
Yeah, I get to be a stay-at-home dad. I mean, if I wouldn't have been in the accident, I'd been working. I'd leave at 5 in the morning, get home 7 at night, go to sleep, wake up, go do the same thing 5 days a week, 6 days a week sometimes.
Perhaps the most important lesson we can learn from Dale isn't how to groom our beard, but how to play life when you're dealt a bad hand.
Don't stop. Things are laid out in a certain way, whether you believe in God, whether you believe in nothing. I mean, things happen, and don't ignore it. I mean, there's so many missed chances just because we ignore things.
Words of wisdom to think on from the bearded guy in Wyoming.
I like it.
Yeah, well,
awesome.
Thank you, Dale, for letting me share your story. It was definitely fun. Now, as far as his products go, though, he's got a few different scents. One of them is called Buck Naked.
Okay.
Yeah, and a lot of his products are organic and local. He actually uses the beeswax from Bear Lake, where he's actually originally from. So some local connections.
That is really cool. That's
right. And who would have thought?
Yeah.
Beard oil,
And,
right?
and also because beards are in right now.
They're a thing.
It's true, and unfortunately I can't participate.
I was going to say, where is it?
It doesn't grow thick enough. It just looks terrible, so I can't do it.
Maybe put some beard oil on it.
Right.
Maybe that'll help it
Maybe
out.
you'll
Next
grow.
day, wake up, full beard.
Yeah, I don't know if you would look very good with a beard if I could picture it.
Yeah.
Dale, maybe you should send Chris Nessman some of that beard oil.
Try.
And see how it goes.
Genetically, both sides don't grow beards. Some do, but.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. Have a great night.